Hey guys, so once again I started painting without recording, and I was like, you know what? I should share this as always. So what I decided to do is because I tried out the characters. I put this okay. This guy, this was the orc that he wasn't an orc yet. He became an orc. This was the orc, and then I thought, well, let's see what that sword looks that this is the orc I did yesterday. So I was like, what does that sword I made for him look like in his hand? And this actually wasn't his sword. This was gonna be the like steel version of it. I was gonna give him the ice version of it, which is gonna be this one. And oops, where was I? Anyway, so I didn't feel the sword was a good fit for him. It doesn't look like an orc sword. It looks like a human sword. Good or bad, I don't know, but it just reminded me of a human sword. So I decided it's just here. It's not a big deal. I have it at one of these. There, I can take it out. I just put it in there to see what it would look like. I don't like it. I like the sword. I just don't like it in his. It doesn't look good for him. Anyway, so then I went back and I was looking at the orc sword that I was going to do, the ice sword, and it was the same blade shape. It actually had the same handle. And I was like, well, if that one didn't look good, then this doesn't matter what the blade's made of, it won't look good. So I went back to the drawing board, I did a little research, and I decided to make an orc style handle. So I looked at a lot of different World of Warcraft blades again, more than I already had. I looked at even more, and I decided this would be. I made this blade handle, and I redesigned the blade itself. I kind of left the original design, but I made it wider because a lot of the orc swords, or the not just the orc but the horde, which is the orcs are part of. A lot of the horde swords and that are uneven and kind of crazy looking, very like wrapped with like different kind of leather and so like this is definitely a human design with like the gold wrap, and it's cleaner. So good or bad, I don't know if it's evil or good, but it doesn't matter. It's more humanish. This is going to be more of a horde or orc design. So that's why I redesigned that. So then I started doing the blade, and I was having real fun doing this ice blade. So I'll show you how I'm doing it. That's what I work on right now. So I thought, well, like I said, I should record it while I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do is that. I'm just going to sit here and work on the blade. So, yeah. So I even did a couple different handle designs. I put that, well, right in this part anyway. I have a metal one. Where have it? I don't know where it's at. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's under. Is it like there's a metal one, and I did a bone one. I couldn't decide between the two. So at first I didn't have it, and then I was like, I need something. So I did the metal design, and then I did the bone design, and I figured the bone design fit the the orc thing even better. I'm gonna put some orc runes in here. Some horde or orcish runes when I get to that point, but right now I just start working on the blade. So I already had the blue on the blade, and then I went through and I took the lasso tool, oh come on, stop. I don't want to see this thing, and it always brings it up. Come on. There it goes. I always pronounce this wrong, but the polygonal lasso tool, it gives you straight lines. So I went around and I did this edge on all of these, and then I went back and I used the regular lasso tool and made. I'll show you what I do. So I'll go through the process. So anyway, and then, like I said, I added some extra stuff on here using the polygonal lasso tool. I added some more shapes to make this more of a kind of a, I don't know, crazier looking blade design. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up doing the ice shards, because I'm calling this blade shard. So this is shard the human version, and this is the horde, and this one is ice shard. So shard and ice shard. I guess I should have made this one red. Now I'm saying that, right? If this one was ice, I should make this one fire. I can change the colors, but right now I'm leaving it alone. I just want to do this, get this done. So let me get the ice part done, and I can always go back and change this to fire later. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and work. Once again, it's going to probably be a long tutorial because I'm going to just work at normal speed. I'm actually going to wear pair of headphones so I can listen to what I want to listen to. So you can listen to what you want to listen to, and I probably won't be talking a ton. Because usually if I don't have headphones on, I talk. But I'm going to just work and not talk. So if you want to listen to some of your own music while I'm working, that's fine. And once in a while I might talk. So, all right, there we go. I just said I wasn't going to talk, but I'm going to talk a little bit. So, just at least to get this part of the explanation of what I'm doing done. Yeah. So I'll work on this one next. Zoom in. All right. So I've already went through and used the Polygonal Lasso tool and made this inset. And then I'm going to take the brush with white. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to, it's all about edges. Okay, so crystals or ice, they're all about the edges, the light, the way the light reflects. Okay, so now ice is more organic than, well, I guess crystals are too, but crystals kind of grow more geometrically. Because it's funny, if you see a crystal, the design that it's in is actually the molecules of the crystal form that microscopically make that same design. So anyway, whatever. All right, so a little geeking out there. But ice can have edges, but ice is also going to be, like I said, more organically formed. So obviously I want edges for sharpness of, you know, it's a sword, but, and I want it to look like kind of crystals, but it's not going to have, generally every edge is not going to be sharp. So, all right. I'm going to put my World of Warcraft, style chips in it. Zoom in closer so I can see better. Alright, so if this is going to be a three-dimensional shape, which it is, you're going to be able to see, you'll see the white edge because the light hits it, but at the same time you're going to see the dark inside, you know, the darker inside of the crack. Alright, so I got this kind of ice, somewhat organic shape here. Okay. But again, it is ice, so it will not be perfect. Alright, so now I'll do the biggest shape first. Take the lasso tool. Oh, I forgot to finish that, but that's okay. Alright, then I'll take my gradient tool, and it's going to gradient between these two. This is the gradient here. And I'm just going to see... I don't like them. Sometimes I just redo them. Just try it out till I like it. Yeah, I like that one. So, actually, I like this direction, but I'm going to go. There you go. That was better. I like that better. There won't be a lot of pieces of smooth ice, obviously. But there will be some. I like that one. It's going to be totally artistically up to you how you make the, those gradients, what direction you go with and whatnot. It's going to look slightly different each way. I like that one. Like this, okay. Yeah. And I got to put the scratch in this one. Since it's an ice chip. Okay. Alright. And this one looks like it needs... For some reason I missed out part of it there. Okay. That works. Okay. Alright. Pretty neat, right? It looks like ice. The illusion is what we need here. That's what we're going for. Okay. So, it's not ice. It's just colors. I hate to break it to you. It's not ice. All right. I know, I'm stupid. Okay. So, the last one I have pre-prepped is this one. So, I'll go ahead and work on this one. And then I'll prep up the other ones with the original technique I did. And I don't know how much this original technique, I don't know what it really does for it, but to me, I feel like it gives me some type of a idea where you might want to start from. Starting point, I guess. Like I said, these corners will be more organic than is a little bit. Got a little off there. Okay. Alright, this one too. There you go. Alright, and put my little nicks in there. Alright, not too much. You can easily get carried away with that. And then these here, kind of, I'll just put these little kind of chips. They're like a little chipped spot in the ice, but it's not quite a full crack. Okay. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I don't even know how this is gonna look. I just kind of going with it. So close. Almost. Yeah, I like that one. Usually I start with this main shape, but I didn't this time. Now, oops. Okay, so I just wanted to point something out. So I know it's ice, but if you notice, I don't know if it was on reason or kind of more of an accident or anything, but I have kind of this light going on here, so I'm gonna try to match up my new ice shard there with that same light that's kind of reflecting on it, so that way it'll kind of brings it together a little bit. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that gradient really looks nice, right? Yeah, I think it looks good. I like it. Okay. And just keep going. Alright, so the ice, you know what? This one needs something right here. Just because it looked too uniform with the other ones. It just, I don't know, something about it looked too rigid. A little bit of organic. Okay. There you go. Oops. I guess this kind of There. There, it just felt too perfect. Alright. Oops. I just noticed something. One I never finished earlier. I like to do them all the same look to them. That one was just an eraser cut. There you go. Oops, this one too. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. This looks pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna now keep going. Keep going with the ice. Okay, so the Polygonal Lasso tool, and I'll just kind of follow the contours that are already there. Okay. Oops, I know what I did. This is what I was doing. Then I used the takeaway and subtracted the middle. Then I if this will work or not. I guess not. Okay. I was hoping I could do more than one. Alright, so I can't do the full white. I have to come down here a little bit. There you go. You know what? I should swatch that color. That'll be handy. See, the way I was doing it at first, because I hadn't perfected my ice patterning yet. I wasn't for sure what I exactly wanted to do for the ice. So I just knew that was the start of it. So I made a separate layer and I lowered the opacity on it. I just did that. But since this is now what I'm doing and I'm committed to it. I mean, I'm doing it on the same layer. I just have to lower the color. So. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole shape. Yeah. I missed part of it. Make sure you get the whole thing in there. Yeah, I know. I missed part of it again. It's alright. It'll work. It's going to get more painted on it anyway, so I have time to fix it. Like I said, this is kind of a some of these edges are going to be thicker than others on purpose because the variability of the ice. Kind of gives a, I guess I don't need it as a starting point, but it does actually help. It'd be faster not doing this, I guess, but I started it this way, so oh, my mistake. There you go. So, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm taking the negative lasso tool, the polygonal one that makes straight lines, and I'm making an outline of the outside of the shape first. Then, because it's on negative or takeaway, I'm then going inside and making that other plane. I don't know what that circle came from. That way it leaves this edge. It makes an edge. And then I'm going to go in with the paintbrush and then do the rounding. And then use the eraser tool, make the cuts and that kind of good stuff. this thing here is gonna go. The little chip that it's in there. Gotta get rid of that. I'm going to do it like this. If I inverse that way, I won't touch the edge of that when I erase it. See that? I'll also take this little edge off of here and this edge. See? Cleaned it up. Back. Oh, I had to erase. This one is a tricky shape here I made. But like I said, it's hopefully it'll look cool. If not, I can fix it. I was just trying to put a little bit of crazy spikiness on it because, you know, it's supposed to be this orc blade from World of War. By the way, if you haven't watched any of the previous videos, I hope you have. I hope I put a lot of time into them. Hope you watched them. But anyway, just in case, I'm making this and form for World of Warcraft style. And actually, since I made the orc, he's not technically totally World of Warcraft, but he's along those lines. And so I went back and I looked at the wizard that I had already done and decided that if he's going to fit in this World of Warcraft-ish looking world that I've kind of characters I'm making for this, I guess fit them all in the same world. Anyway, he'll need some redesign, so I'll be redesigning the wizard that I drew again, putting some more. Now see, this one I have to be tricky with it because I want it to be this kind of organic icy shape, but at the same time it has a little bit of a structure to it because in the nature it has this thing, whatever this thing's going to be here, I don't know, a gem or something in there. I haven't really decided what I'm putting in there yet. Forgot that, didn't I? Oh crap! I did forget that. Okay, so what we're gonna do that, so I get the exact circle. I'm gonna do the old circle trick here. I take a guide from the top, and a guide from the side. Well, I said it in reverse, but whatever. Okay. Then I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get the ellipse tool. Put it for negative. I start it where those two come together, and it'll close enough. It does it. Okay. Now it's, and I can clear those guides. Just get them out of the way. Now, see that? I left the hole. That's what I wanted. Okay. Alright, I got one piece left to go. This little shardy looking piece here. There's a little tiny piece there. I don't know if I want to do anything with that or not because I don't have any other really small pieces, and that one might seem out of place if I do it. Yeah, I think I'll just get rid of it. Okay, now do the less controlled ice making parts here. So, oops, forgot. There you go. Put the, because the way you're looking at it from the three-dimensionally, you know, the angles, you see the darker inner ice. The light's catching the out edge ice. Okay. The chips in the ice. Okay. All right. If I was trying to bring up that kind of light reflected area there, remember? That works for me. I like that one. I don't know. Just kind of look at it like it. I like the way it looks. We go with it. Yeah, I like that. Clean that edge up right there with the... There. It was too janky for my taste. Is janky a word? I think it is. Like it's like, you know, jittery. Kind of messed up. Is it just me, or does that look too refined, that piece? I think it looks too refined. It's a couple more kind of cuts in it. Like this. A little more jaggedness. There you go. I like that. It's more organic. I almost said organical. I don't know if that's not a word. I'm not for sure how this is going to look, but try it the opposite way. Try it this way. I'll know when I see it. It'll just look right. I like that one. There you go. Yeah, that looks like a piece of ice. Okay, so we got some good ice shards going on there. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe this one needs a couple more chips out of it like that one does. Yeah. That looks better. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing this basic technique. I'm kind of tempted to stop the video, finish this out, and then like when I get down to this area here, start it again just to show you that. But I'll do one more and then I'll stop it so you don't have to sit through every single bit I do. And I'll keep working on it, and then I'll bring you back when I get down to here. And then I don't know if we'll have time tonight to do the handle. So probably just going to get the blade done. So I'll do a couple more here, and then we'll pause the video. I'll finish it off camera. Then we'll come back when I get down to like that other part down there. So remember, we're kind of trying to make this look a little more organic looking. So even though it does technically have edges, it just there you go. Okay. Oops. My Cintiq monitor that I drawn, it shifted. I was pulling that line right there, so that one came out the very first time I did it. I liked it. Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I think it looks good. Just keep going. I'll do one more. I'll do this edge piece. Okay. Because this is an edge right here, it's gonna be considered another plane almost. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I can always change it if I don't like it. Okay, and then you have some definite chips out of it. Give it a nick or two. Okay. I like that one. Boy, you put that gradient tool on there, it's almost like magic, isn't it? Doing the gradient tool is even easier than the way I painted the... I was painting some crystals the other day, some fire crystals. I was painting them by hand. And I came up with this gradient tool thing today. I just thought it up. I was like, I wonder if that would work, and it does. Works great. Well, you know, the gradient tool is always going to make a better gradient than you can paint. So, but it works really good for doing these crystals. So, I'm glad I figured it out. Okay, so this is the last one, and then all these I'll work on without off camera. I'll pause the video. I'll work on them, and then I'll start. I get down to the bottom part. I don't even know how long this video has been going so far. Oh, it's been almost an hour. So I'll probably just end it here, and then I'll go ahead and work further, because you see basically what I'm doing. So I'll continue working on my own, and then I'll just start another video when I'm down there near the bottom of it. So I just wanted you to see how this technique for the blade was done with the ice crystals, because it's the kind of thing you're always like, oh, how did you do that, kind of thing, you know. So there it goes. So that's what it looks like so far. It's gonna continue icing it all the way down. And then, actually, I might finish the blade out and then bring the video back when I do the handle. I don't know if I'm going to get the handle done tonight. It's pretty late. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time. All right.